And then there's evaporation. And then water goes up into the clouds. And of course the sun is causing the evaporation with the heat. And then there's a storm. But it's actually a closed system. You know, the whole deal, that's it. It's a finite amount. I swam the length of the Mississippi River. The Mississippi is the father of water, so that in turn was about all of our water and waterways. And I noticed how they kept paving things for parking lots, getting rid of wetlands, and the wetland plants filter the water and purify it. So I decided to go for this sort of cattail Curmano thing. And I started each day of the swim by releasing cattails to the cardinal directions. Now I wasn't sure if that was the best way to do this, if it made any difference. At least it was symbolic to me. There was a pond on the property where I lived, which was a cow pond, which, if you all know about cow ponds, there was nothing special growing around it because it wasn't very clean. But I thought I should put cattails there, and I should try and clean the cow pond. So I knew there was another pond over several hillsides where there were cattails. So I went out, up and down the hills. I broke a sweat. It was like kind of a big chore. And when I came over the last rise where the cow pond was, there was a great blue heron awaiting me. And as I approached the pond, the great bird lifted to the air and dropped one feather for me. And from that moment forward, every time when I started the swim, I began it with this ceremony. Wetlands and wildlife clean our waters and clean our planet. So every day when I begin the swim, and to mark this landing at the Arch in St. Louis, I'm going to release some cattail seeds to the 4 cardinal directions. Great Spirit, help us in our quest. Help us to know which route is right. And with the chat. I'm going to have to mix waters from the first day of my swim from Lake Itasca, Minnesota, with water from the last day of my swim, which was at Belle Isle, Atchafalaya Bay of the Gulf of Mexico, with some water that I just went out and got from the Zumbro River. Lake Itasca, river water. Belle Isle. There's more sediment in here. Zumbro River. I've always been interested in art that interprets science.